Milli in this bitch finna kill shit. 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 Milli in this bitch finna kill shit.
Motherfucker slide, slide. We gon' ride. Slide, slide. We gon' ride. Make a motherfucker slide. We gon' ride. Slide, slide. We gon' ride. I got that motherfucking
Milli in this bitch finna kill shit.
nigga, you ain't never dealt with no real shit. Coming through your neighborhood on some ill shit. 2 shots in your face, then I feel bitch. Big black long dick, you gon' feel this. Yo, girl in the place, that's an ill mix. Tell her that I need a real bitch. She gon' ride this dick as a field trip. We talk with gun violence and that's a shame. But you run up on me crazy, I grab and aim. I'm trying to make it for my lady, possibly a baby. Don't blame me the day that I have to spray. I got a whole life left for old guy. Yes, full of 4-5 to enjoy my breath. I hold my steps and stand my ground. You don't wanna hear how this motherfucker sound. I got this
Milli in this bitch finna kill shit. 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 Milli in this bitch finna kill shit.
motherfucker slide, slide. We gon' ride. Slide, slide. We gon' ride. Make a motherfucker slide. We gon' ride. Slide, slide. We gon' ride. I got that motherfucking
Milli in this bitch finna kill shit.
hit a motherfucker up with the steel clip. You gon' make Umbravo, hit the kill switch. Rollin' through your neighborhood with a real switch. You gon' duck and diamond high like a little bitch. Straight a gun coming through on some real shit. Lil' 850 coming through on some real shit. Zoom in on your chin, then I still get. When I was growing up, we threw them things. But it's clear to everybody that times have changed. I got a name for my rapping and I became a sort of target for niggas trying to find a name. I don't start shit, but I stay ready to finish it. Only aiming for the criminals, no pain for the innocent. I don't hang with stupid niggas, I just came with my gentlemen. I don't wanna kill nobody, but I'm aiming to live. I get that
Milli in this bitch finna kill shit. 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 Milli in.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy, Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin in the building. I know y'all thought I was gonna come back with this thing here. But it's the month of October. Halloween vibes. Halloween vibes in full effect. For those in podcast land, you better run over to the live and see what's happening. Hold up. Woo! Ric Flair. All right. Hope I'm loud and clear. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, episode 187. And what you just heard, I think, was Umbravo with Milli, the Dirty Virgin. I think, according to Umbravo, all virgins are dirty. Now, anyway, that's the Dirty Version. Hold on, y'all seeing too much right now. Just McCam. Yeah, it's episode 187. Oh, yeah. I'm twisted right now. I look crazy. If you don't know, I had a mask. I brought back the Teddy Ruxpin mask. Shouts out to Mother Color in the building. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure to follow Mother Color. I know she got the Mother's Kitchen going on. She's not bringing that back. She's bringing that back. I haven't been paying attention, but I believe that she's bringing it back. So, you guys, this way towards the corner. You guys make sure to follow her and everything she got going on. And what I got going on is trying to get my cam to act right. Okay, y'all on top of my head. I just try to sit up. Now let me get this together. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. If not, Pat is going to be very, very upset. And I look flustered. I look like I looked when I was when I was, what was that? Not Legoland. Peppa Pig Land. I went to Peppa Pig Land, and I think it was like the middle of July. I think it was the middle of July. And bro, do not recommend going in the middle of July without any type of shade. Because I was I was gonna be a gunner. It was gonna be a wrap. Anyway, tonight or today, whenever you're listening to the podcast, the guest this episode is none other than my man, the Beast. Finally, man. I know it's been about a year. Easy. And I'm pretty sure it's been longer than that. Blame it on, I don't even know, not my heart, of course. If anybody knows, I have very high respect for the Beast and everyone over at Very High Society VHS. So yeah, man, we're gonna play catch up, see what's going on with my boy. Probably the most productive, in my eyes, rapper / entrepreneur in Tallahassee. Give my man his props, man. Got straight out the mud. Not to say there aren't others that's really getting it in. Shout out to my man AD. Shout out to my man Wes. Cash on cash. Gotta get him on the pod. So I said it ain't other people that's out here grinding, but for me, the epitome of getting it out the mud, DIY, making sure that you got everything in order. It's my man, the Beast. He did that, man. He did that, and he's doing it. It ain't even past tense because he's doing it currently. So to make sure I get that correct. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a really dope interview. And my man was like super early, ready to go. I can only wish I was on that ganja. Like he, I wish I was already on it. But guess what? I don't. Got to deal with reality as is. Lucky me. What is there to talk about? You know what? I don't know. I don't know what's there to talk about. Hip hop bores me. I'm bored. You guys, please give me something to talk about. Oh, you're not going to talk about the Kanye Narly interview on Drink Champs? No, of course I am. Later, we have to build up. I have to talk about something that has nothing to do with anything, so I can only have 2 minutes to really talk about the main event, which is, of course, Kanye West. Again, a gain of idiocy. Great. No, there's something very important to talk about. First of all, shouts out to my wife Felicia. We made it to our second wedding anniversary. As I recorded, it was 2 days ago. We went and spent some time in the mountains at the border of Georgia and Tennessee. If you haven't seen the Facebook pictures yet, yeah, good times, man. Good times. Saw a lot of woods and trees, man. It's fall, of course. It's autumn, and the leaves really told that story, and it was beautiful. Being from Tallahassee, Tallahassee isn't typically like the rest of Florida, so you would think that we would get a lot of that southern mountain-ness fall vibes. Nah, nope, nah, not as much. Not as much. It was a little different. It's definitely one of those situations, one of those environments where you see a black person, you be like, oh, I spotted one. Well, how are you? Like, bro, that's not the situation here in Tally. You know, we damn near 40%. You can throw a rock and hit a black person in Tallahassee. Not so much in North Georgia. But no, man, it was good times. I had a very good time spending time with my wife, and it was cool just for us to have a break. Me from the photography and her from the catering. But just know that we are back in full effect. So understand that the phenomenal cooking experience is back in full effect. Of course, October is sewn up. November, I'm pretty sure, is about to in like any minute now. So you might want to think about December right now, or even the new year. That's where your brain need to be if you're interested in getting any private dinner or catering through the phenomenal cooking experience. Straight up. Now, on the other end, photos by Enigma Sept is wild. It's wide as hell open right now. We wide open. So you want to get on with these photos. You know what I'm saying? You try to look sporty. You try to look nice. You try to look professional. Headshots of my wife. Phenomenal cooking experience. If you're trying to get on, holler at your boy. Of course, at photos by Enigma September.squarespace.com. Holler at your boy. Camera wide open. I think it's behind me. Plus, man, I got some new toys. My baby love me. Let me go buy her some pots and pans. I think I gave away her Christmas gift. She gets some new pots and pans. Need to go to Montgomery Ward right now. Wait, is Montgomery Ward even around still? Oops. Yeah, pots and pans for Felicia Nicholson. She's like, I want my trip to Hawaii. Okay. But for now, you're gonna get this with a copper still. Like, copper don't even cook well. The man on TV at 3:00 in the morning said it cooked well. I'm gonna get you that. So your food don't stick to those. This is a copper. I know it's some red metal. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna buy some Christmas. I'm gonna buy some kitchen stuff. I bought an apron one time. I wonder where that apron is. Yeah, good question. Anyway, I'm joking. What else happened? Something. Oh, I know you guys don't care, but this is the Enigma Sept Hour. So see, yeah, she already talking about. I already know. I know it's Fee. I know she like, yo, the copperware. Don't buy me no copper. Don't buy me that. It's useless. It's all a ploy. Just the whole kitchen is gonna be red. All your food gonna smell like pennies. See, she went to Hawaii. She went to Hawaii trip. See, speaking through text, speaking through emojis. So those in podcast land, you guys have no idea. It's a flower, a wave, and a volcano. If that's Hawaii, that's great use of emojis. Shouts out to Fee. A pink flower, a wave, and a volcano to represent Hawaii. That was genius. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed. My wife's use of emojis. But yeah, get our copper pots, whole kitchen smelling like pennies for days. Um, anyway, I gotta keep moving. Speaking of anniversaries, I believe it was yesterday, uh, at the time of recording. Hashtag culture tags. No, we don't want to bring up culture tags in that game. We ain't gonna bring that up. Anyway, speaking of anniversaries and the culture, happy 50th birthday. Round of applause. And happy 50th birthday to Detroit's finest, Marshall Bruce Mathers III, turning the big 5-0. I know you guys don't care, but guess what? It's the Enigma Sept Hour. He's in my top 5. It is what it is. I was surprised. I thought he had another year. I thought he was right along with my favorite DJ, wink, wink. But no, he's a whole year earlier, older. Well, about 10 months earlier. Older. I really can't hear myself. Anyway, yeah, shout out to Eminem. Turning 50. The Beard's Weird. Start dropping albums. Just link up with Hit Boy and whoever Royce the 5'9" was rapping with. Just drop little songs every now and then. And we good. We straight. Thank you, Em, for your contributions to hip hop. Man, let me say this. Before I get into the nitty gritty. Yo, all of the venom, pun intended, that you guys have for M, yo, it's like hella other white rappers y'all can be like mad at. Like, first of all, Post Malone off top. Like, if you mad at M but don't got nothing to say about Post Malone, like, I'm not listening to you. Like, shut up. No. But then, like, this other rapper, other white boy, what was his name? Yeet. His name was actually Yeet. Like, look it up. It's Y-E-A-T. Yeet. Yeah, Buddy, like, have like the most streams this year. He got like a billion streams. I know you probably like, man, Drake, get down to sleep. I don't think so. I really think this Yeet dude is like that dude. Y'all can look it up if you want to. If he's number one, I may be wrong about him being number one. He definitely has a billion streams. I said views. A billion streams. And just white boy sounding like Uzi Vert and the baby. And he just talk about nothing. He just, brother God. That on blood. Oh, yeah, no, on God. Yeah, ready that. Like whatever that is. Like, I know it's like an old man trying to imitate the sound, but like he ain't saying nothing. Killing it in North Dakota somewhere. Y'all don't even know. That's at NF. So yeah, while y'all sitting around here, man, Eminem overrated, man. I'm tired of people talking about Eminem. Man, he a culture vulture. Man, there's tons of white kids getting paid off rap right now, while your favorite female rapper is fighting for her life. You know what I mean? Actually, that's not funny. What are you talking about, E? So apparently, the catch of the day is your favorite female rapper right now. What's the girl name? Glorilla. Turns out she may not be so FNF. Apparently there were some FNs in her corner at some point, and they trying to collect. They trying to fuck around and find out. So right now the issue is apparently there's some beef, some disagreement between her and the producer or contributor something. Okay, so apparently with the song F and F, the song was written and produced by Glorilla and Hit Kid. Oh, I forgot the boy's name already. You know what happened? I forgot to write my notes. That's what happened. And I've been reading this kid name the whole time. And now I can't think of his actual name. Yeah, Hit Kid. I was right. Okay. Our brain is still intact. Yeah, so apparently there's been a dispute between, I guess, how much. Hey, AP. AP said, hey, I sure was trying to figure that drama out. Yeah, man. So apparently they wrote it together. The song was actually put out by Hit Kid. So if you go back and watch the video, like his name comes up first and then Glorilla. But apparently it was a 50-50 deal. And they put it out. I think I'm taking this from what I heard from him and his camp. Some dude out of Power Entertainment, and then straight out of Glorilla's mouth. So apparently, apparently it was a 50-50 deal. There was supposed to be some EP that was supposed to, I guess, come out of it, like in F&F was supposed to be part of that EP with Glorilla and her crew. And then Hit Kid, my bad. Hit Kid was supposed to, I guess be the main producer or whatever. And supposedly Hit Kid had a tie-in with Sweetie, the rapper. And apparently Sweetie was giving him and Power Entertainment money to push whatever the EP was. So according to Glorilla, I guess Power Entertainment was trying to like shortchange her or whatever, like trying to have her and her girls go to the mall and buy whatever clothes for the video, but like was telling them, yo, y'all can only get this, that, and the third. But then they hit up Sweetie, and Sweetie was like, man, y'all can get whatever y'all want. Like the budget is open, like do whatever. So anyway, they go get whatever they need. The video drop, whatever. And then, of course, what happens. But apparently in the mix, so Glorilla was already doing stuff on her own. The song Tomorrow, which is part 2 with Cardi B, apparently she had that song, the original version, on her own with another producer. And then I think another song named Blessed or Bliss or whatever. But she made a couple songs outside of whatever her and Hit Kid had going on. But then of course F&F blows up, and in the mix, Hit Kid and Power Entertainment sells the song, right? So Glow was already trying to ship around label to label, and he was already trying to get her for the oops, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, all right, you only got one song, it's whatever. But then things started looking even more crazier when I guess word got out that either Hit Kid or Power Entertainment or both had sold either the song period or their portion of the song. So now that gave Glorilla even less leverage according to her. But then that's when supposedly Yo Gotti swoop in and save the day on her end. But according to, I guess, the president, I can't think of the dude's name, Power Entertainment, now that Glow is signed with Yo Gotti, like they're basically trying to freeze Hit Kid and Power Entertainment out, despite the fact that they were putting all in the money to get the song popping in the first place. And they feel like it's foul that Gotti would, interfere when they put in the work. And so apparently the money on both ends is like frozen until there's some kind of settlement or whatever. So yeah, that's what I know right now. Could be some other things in the mix. I don't know. I'm not in Memphis. I don't know any of the parties involved. But I will say this, man. There's nothing new. I know. Oh, my man. Shoot. What's my girl? Dang, I can't think of my people's name. My birthday twin. I know his wife, he posted something on Facebook about it. And that's what made me interested in it because I wasn't paying attention. And she asks, like, what's the telltale for producers when they come down to something like this? And I was reminded of the situation with Kanye, and not the current situation, but if you go back to the college dropout, at the end of the tape, he talk about his come up. He talks about how he had a rapper that was signed to him, and he going back and forth from New York to Chicago trying to get the rapper on or trying to get himself on. And then the rapper ended up signing a deal with somebody else, and Kanye basically had to just, eat that and let the dude go. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I think I know who the dude is, and he kind of blew up for a minute, for like 2 seconds, literally. But it's just a telltale or a tell sign that, these things happen. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, just as let rappers know, like, yo, you gonna sign to that small label. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with signing to, a VHS. You know what I'm saying? To get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Until you get like a major to come through and drop. But the key thing is, at least honor that work. You know what I'm saying? Work something out. Just don't, jump out the window for the fame, because you never know. So, because according to Power Entertainment, I don't know if it's true or not, but Glorilla signed off all her royalties, like her masters and everything. Like, granted, that's usually what happens, especially signed to a major, but still, like, off top in 2022, like, most people kind of like they'll smarten up on how the game works. Like, I can sign off everything for what? What I can do it myself. Especially if I had a team that was already getting it popping. You know what I mean? But you look at Glorilla, you look at what's my girl, Megan Thee Stallion, her situation with the baseball player dude. These boutique labels, they put in the work, and then you get a major label swoop in and just the artists get caught up, and there you have it. So the key thing, I say this, I'm gonna keep it moving: paperwork, point blank, period. That's it. Paperwork. And even I'm talking to myself, as long as I've been doing this, paperwork. Get everything in writing, even on the smaller scale, because you never know. So you're working with this producer, working with that producer, working with this label, working with that label, working with this artist. Paperwork. Make sure you have your receipts. That's the key thing. So if anything blows up, you're on point. So yeah, man, there's that. I told you guys, I'll give myself 2 minutes to talk about the main event. I was playing, and it turned out that's what happened. Boy, be patient with me. Okay. Y'all know if we get into it, man. Kanye West. Drink champs. George Floyd. Rest in peace. Okay, man. Quick rundown. So not apparently, it's true. Kanye returned back to Drink Champs for a third time, and Nori and DJ ENF, I usually get his name right, I'm tripping right now, let Kanye ramble. What about an hour? I saw an hour and a half. I don't know, hour and a half, 3 hours, about whatever. And they got what's coming to him. They got exactly what's coming to him. I don't feel bad because they should have known. Probably the main two egregious things, and just to clarify, because people, man, y'all only listen to the whole interview and what he said. But apparently, the most egregious thing that came out of the interview was his attack on Jewish people and his what did he say? His accusation, not accusation, his statement saying that George Floyd did not die because of the police officer's knee on his neck, but because he was high on fentanyl, and it was fentanyl that killed him, not the police, and it's all just a plot or ploy to separate the country or whatever. Child, look here. I say this. Yo, sometimes when you talk to people, okay, you ever been out and about, bus stop, sidewalk somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And you run to a homeless person, right? And you're talking to them. Hey, matter of fact, you don't gotta be a homeless person. They're just regular person talking to them, and they talking. At first, you kind of like, all right, man, like being friendly, what's up? And they start a conversation, and they start saying some real interesting stuff. So it really makes sense. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. And then, they'll hit you with something, a little left field, but you like, oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, I agree with that, but I get what you're saying. I got you. So yeah. Keep rolling. And then there's that one point in the interview when you realize that you've been giving your time to somebody who ain't got no damn sense at all. You realize, like, for the past 20 minutes, I've been talking to a goddamn crazy person. They just sucking you in. They drew you in. You was with it. They talking a lot of sense. They're making a lot of sense. Actually, that's all I know right now, don't it? You're making a lot of sense, huh? You reeling you in, and then they hit you with like just some outfield. The UFOs got me last night. What the fuck? What? No, I did not spend 20 minutes talking to somebody who believes in UFOs. Oh my gosh, here we are. Like that's what it felt like listening to that interview. It was somebody who was intelligent enough, probably really intelligent, probably super intelligent enough to mask their insanity. And they can do it to a level where they can have you thinking like, oh, this person is okay. But they can only hold it on only hold on for so long before you realize, no, they're off their rocker. They really don't have it all. And I should go because now they're talking crazy. Yeah, man, that's Kanye. And y'all, some of you guys just eat it up. I've said this time and time again, man. Just because somebody is rich, don't mean that they are intelligent or wise or have some kind of special being. It just means they hustled and they weren't afraid to do what they had to do. That's really what it comes down to. It don't mean that they special. It don't mean that God has blessed them in some kind of way. To be honest, half the time, they lucky. Half the time, they lucky. Matter of fact, the other person involved in this whole situation, Noriega, the man that said, and no judgment, because I know how the education system can be, especially towards black men, black boys. But Nori told us, matter of fact, when he won the BET Hip Hop Award, the man said, I was in special ed classes. And again, I don't think Nori is that bad off as far as special ed go. However, let's be real. Nori has not been the most lyricist person in the world. Not even a little bit. Yeah, he tries how to rap over Neptune's beats. But bro, the man had a whole song saying what? Yeah. The man had a whole song where the hook was just what. That wasn't genius, man. I'm sorry. What? We fell for it because of the Neptunes beat. Honestly, Nori just fell up. And he's like, E, you hating because he got a podcast. No, I like Nori. I really do. I even do the Nori hand claps, right? Nori hand claps. I like Nori. But I'm just saying, the man has fallen up his whole career. He got with Capone. Capone had to go off to prison. He held it down. Happened to get down with the Neptunes. They blew him up. After that fell off, he just happened to get into reggaeton. He didn't create it. He just happened to, hey, let me do this because I got nothing else to do. That happened to pop off. It fell off. They came back years later. And then he jumped to the podcast thing. And luckily, he got a handler in DJ FNM, EFN, NBA, whatever his name is. That really hold down the show. Because a lot of times Nori will say something and the guests will look at him like, what the fuck is you talking about? And then Nori be like, oh, another drink? He's a likable guy. But that's how people get rich. They are likable and they in the right place at the right time. And sometimes I've said this, sometimes I just think sometimes you can just be so stupid that you just fall into whatever. And that's like the stress for people that's intelligent, because you're like, yo, how can this? I know this person isn't smarter than me. How did they do it and I didn't? I can't figure it out. It was because they didn't figure it out. They just did it. A lot of times to get what you want, you just got to do it. I started this podcast. It was times where it was only like one or two people or no one. I was literally talking to no one recording this podcast. You just got to do it. And Nori just has done it. Kanye just does it. But it doesn't mean he's wise or he's in tune to some celestial being that's giving him great wisdom. The man is cool. He told you that. He's told all of us he's off his rocker. Everything he's saying, if you go to any conservative website or whatever, Plagger University, whatever, that's all his talking points. The whole black parent parenthood is a black Holocaust. All of that is talking points from conservative media. All of that. The only difference is with Kanye versus other conservatives that he'll name drop some rich person like Elon Musk or some other rich person we don't really know about in fashion. That's it. He name drops some people that he may know because he got access to them because he got money. But then he go back to liberals are trying to do this. White lives matter. Like, it's obvious. It's super obvious. But people falling for it because America is a celebrity-driven culture. We like famous people. We think that they're gods. We think that they're special. And so we get on social media. We get on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat, hoping that maybe some other people would think that we're gods too. And they'll celebrate us. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And you have to go to sleep hoping that your day will come, or you just won't wake up. And that's coming from a guy who has a 14-year-old podcast named after himself. As if anyone cares. Message. Anyway, going to the next track. People bring my man, the Beast, on because he's been holding on for like way too long, and I apologize, my boy. Anyway, this new just dropped today. My man straight out of Central Florida. Man been through a lot, got married, had brain surgery. Now he's back, coming with a banger. This is my man, Mr. Narly, with Get Out the Way on the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
hustlers, they get the cheese. You rap so hard, but don't work for free. Cause the mothers, they broken and Joe gotta work for it. Cause daddy taking care of everything. Haters thinking my chicken in Listerine. I gon' rock feelings, I suck at these shots ahead. I ain't talking to.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, which you just heard my man Mr. Narly would get out of the way. And without further ado, man, we got my man the Beast in the building. What's up, my boy?
What up, my guy? You can hear me good?
Yes, sir. My
All
man
right,
got
we
the cordless. Got the cordless mic. I see you.
So if I told you it wasn't on, I just got it for show.
Ain't mad. Ain't mad.
You can hear me though.
You gotta fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, man, I'm glad to have you on. It's been way too long. You honestly should probably be on this podcast like every quarter because you constantly got stuff going on. So I apologize for that, and please understand that it is not my heart or my mind. It's just happenstance.
I mean, I appreciate the opportunity of just being here, man. So you ain't gotta apologize. You good?
No doubt. So, man, let's get into it. First of all, we got a new location. My man got a new building.
Yeah. It's a new adventure.
No doubt. How has it been working for you? I mean, how long you been there? How has it been working for you?
We've been in the building since about May, and it's been working good for us. And we're on Main Street now, so you know, me and Miss Ash we getting foot patrolling. So everybody coming in off the street just wanting to know what's going on, what's TMR, what's VHS. They want to know what we doing here, or they just want to look around. And sometimes people just want to check it out.
Right. I'm one of them people. I'm going to fall through one day. But yeah, like definitely, because that's a busy corner over Mayhem and Magnolia. So yeah, you roll through, man. You see the sign, you know what I'm saying, up there looking strong.
Yeah. People be saying they be seeing the sign. I see your sign. Be like, yeah, all right, well, stop through.
Right. I guess in that regard, how could people, if they want to fall through, like, what would be the setup? Like, how would they get at you and to figure out how they can come through?
If they want to, you talking about just as far as just coming by anytime?
Right.
Well, we have a ring on the door, so if we're not, if we're not in, you can press it. But most likely, we're here every day. If I'm not here, then my business partner, Miss Hasmi, she's here. We have our events on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So Wednesday we have working VHS networking Wednesdays where artists of any caliber. You can draw. I had an artist come through and he do custom shoes, and he left us a pair of shoes. If you play the guitar, if you sing live, whatever you want to do, I don't care if you make beats or whatever, you can come through and we have we be here for like 3 hours, and if we vibe, we had a guy bring his old mixtape last time, and he wanted us to just get his opinion. And some people like to practice on the stage and get I guess get critiqued on the stage, seeing how they do it, because I'm known for on the stage or whatever like that. So, they want to be like, hey, what do I need to do? So it'd be dope like that. And then Thursdays we have our interview show, and then Freestyle Fridays.
No doubt. Now, honestly, that's when I feel, I guess, the worst. You got the Freestyle Fridays. I'm like, yo, I so wanted to slide through. But to be honest, things have been crazy, you know what I'm saying, past couple of months or whatever. So, and typically, I guess on Fridays too, I pick up my daughter. So there's that. But I will say this, live on the podcast, I'm going to fall through sooner than later. Enigma Sept will make an appearance at a Freestyle Friday very soon.
Nah, listen. It's Freestyle Friday every Friday, unless it's like some dramatic change in the world or something like that. But like nah, like rain, sleet, or snow, we be here. Um, even if I even got to quit. Like storms come and electric go out. I got
Right.
equipment to keep the party rolling.
You got a
So
generator in the back, ready to
nah,
go.
yeah, either way, we gonna keep we gonna keep rolling. So whenever Friday you gonna make it through, we gonna be here, bro.
Get my man. Oh, we're gonna get a beast. So Nori claps. Being open every Friday for the freestyle. Just so, also let everybody know I'm not hating on Nori. I really like Nori. I just think he's an idiot. That's all. He's a what do they call it? Idiot savant. People that's like really not smart, but like they just know how to do one thing very, very well. I think, yeah. I think
My
that's what it's
bad, my
called.
yeah, okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm just talking. I'm talking shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. So, the main thing though, main thing to get to the main event, the juicy news is that you have an event coming up. I think not this weekend, but the weekend after next.
Yeah,
The costume theme showcase. So you want to get the science behind that event.
So every year we do it's about 5 to 6 events we do every year. It don't matter like I've been even when I was like living in a regular house and I was throwing events in my yard. Like every year we do these events. So I think this may be like the third or the fourth Halloween showcase that we've done. But it's a costume showcase, $200 costume contest for the best for the best costume. Last year Jeans the Kid took it. He was dressed in well not last year, the year before last. He was dressed as Cartman. He was just a inflatable Cartman. And it was crazy because I was like I was trying to figure out how he stayed blowed up the whole time and it was like a fan constantly blowing air in there. So
Right.
but other than that it was crazy and then like what we got artists performing. We got about 15 artists performing. It's gonna go
Word.
crazy. That free drinks, 21 and up, 21 and up. Okay, so people be coming in. I don't want people to get it wrong.
Get
Wrong. I
upset,
get,
yeah, because when it
but
turned out,
21 and up, free drinks all night, $10 free. It's gonna be dope. Um, doors open at 9, and we gonna have vibe. We gonna chill out.
no doubt, no doubt. I'm trying to get the screen thing to pop. Okay, we got it. So we got the VHS Thriller Showcase hosted by my man on the mic right now, the Beast, with DJ Den Killing on sound boy on the sound control. Right now, as I'm pretty sure this is subject to increase over time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I had
Pen,
made this. I made that flyer before other artists chipped in, so it's like 3 or 4 other artists on that list.
no doubt, no doubt. So we got Pandelic, 2K, Rodney's Laws. That's an interesting name. Okay. The Legend, Tally Ho Legend, Big CJ. Give my man. Yes, yeah, CJ on the podcast too. Straight up.
Yeah.
Lil 850. We got Gump 2 times, Tonka T, Rebel Runt, and more. So Saturday, October 29th, 2022. The man said doors open at 9. Got free drinks for those 21 and up. Don't come in with uh no sneak shit. We ain't got time for that. 292 North Magnolia Drive, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301. There you have it in black and white for you guys to see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get back to the regular screen. Man, yo, speaking of, that's all of a story. Speaking of illegal drinking, so I used to work at the gate down the street from your spot.
Yeah.
20 years ago, 20 years ago, it was 2002. And
Maybe I up or something. I bet had you open up. Like, oh yeah. Yeah.
onlyadman.net. Um, so I'm working there, and I remember this dude. I think it was a dude. It was like he was a kid. You can tell he was a kid, but he was like this tall. He was like 6'3", but he had like a baby face. And man's tried to pull up and like buy like some beer or something. He was like a black kid too. He was trying to buy like some weird ass beer that nobody really buys. So it was like obvious that it was
Yeah. You gotta drink the
so
apple cider and shit.
right. Like who the hell drink
Harvest
fucking
Moon.
right, exactly. It was some shit like that, bro. Like some weird shit. So like, man, get out of here, bro. You straight. Don't even try to get us like that. But the funny thing was he went to it was a Circle K across the street. I think it was like a Circle K and the McDonald's was attached to it. So that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Raven that was his first job working at McDonald's. So he went over there, and then like the next thing you know, you see the lights because the damn cashier actually sold legit some beer and got his ass arrested. So so yeah, so we're gonna hope and pray. Matter of fact, we gotta hope because we know it's not gonna go down
Straight
here.
on my listen, I'm straight. I worked on Circle K for like 2-3 years. Listen.
Yeah,
Listen, I worked in the midnight shift, and I worked at the one that sell liquor 24 hours.
right,
So
right.
hey, I'm out that bitch, and some of the stories I can tell you, boy, like just
Bruh.
that, yeah, try it. I'd be like, bro, if you ain't got your ID, I can't give it to you, boy. They would want to fight me. They be like, hey, boy, we finna fight over this 12 pack, and I'd be like, bruh, like. And then they go try to go to the next cashier next to me. Like I be like, they're not gonna help you either. I just not,
Right.
like yeah, you gotta leave, bro. You gotta go.
Yeah,
You know,
bro. Like you said, I'm pretty sure we both got stories. I know you got stories, but yeah, definitely. I think from what, '01? No, not even '01. From 2000, the last one I worked at was '03. Yeah, I got my ass robbed.
me too.
You, that's I guess that's the thing, boy. You ain't never work at no gas station if you ain't get robbed. You ain't get robbed. You ain't really.
Life is dangerous, boy. You don't know, boy.
Oh man, you know what's funny though? I was more mad than upset or like scared. I
Yeah,
was like,
no, no.
crackhead, well, you gonna try me, man. I ain't even do nothing. I'm trying to study. You gonna come here and because he was being petty. I think I've told this story before. He was being petty because he had came in months before or a couple of months before and tried to like get me for some Newports. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. They got cameras, whatever. So when he came back with the robbery joint, this fool gonna not just ask for the money, but ask for cartons of Newports.
I just like a nigga. Yeah, hey, nigga, hey, get a Newport truck too, nigga. Hey,
No, I'm trying to.
loans, nigga, loans.
I was more pissed off than anything. I'm like, I know this nigga ain't try me, dog. I know he
Said,
tried
you know, gave him a short cart, and then he said, "Nigga, I said loan, motherfucker,
me alone.
loan." Honey,
Right. Jump out of here. Right, smoke camels, nigga.
nah. I know we gotta get on with this shit. I know, but listen, bro. I'm at the register, and dude come in, and he just go straight to the bill. He grabbed 3 12 packs of Bud Light, and I
Right.
know something suspicious because I know, and he just keep walking toward the door, and he just keep walking toward the door, and I'm like, hey, sir, sir,
Sir.
But the fucked up thing about it was, soon as he got in the car, I'm guessing the police was
Oh,
across the street or something.
right.
Cause they they always posted, and so they soon as he got in the car, they pulled up and whoop whoop, and I was like,
Oh,
oh shit, how they knew? Like,
right. Matter of fact, I'd be pissed off. How you get arrested for some Bud Light, bro?
312 pack. Oh yeah, he dropped one. He dropped one. He just was like, fuck it, I got two. And but it was I don't know. Yeah, not for no Bud Light.
I'm about to say it's not worth it, but then you probably talking about a potential crackhead or meth head. So yeah, that's, those are the decisions you make when you
Yeah,
take those
yeah,
drugs. Because
yeah.
clearly, if I'm going down, I'm going down for some
I'm going down for something, man.
top,
Like, it ain't gonna be for
top
no
shelf.
Bud Light.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm
yeah,
going.
boy.
What's the Louis 16? Shit like $1,000. They went out for some. He got arrested for some top liquor, some top shelf liquor, some shit you just can't go buy.
Is that you ain't got no Swiss malt liquor? Yeah, bit went in. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, man.
Anyway, man, we're gonna get into these songs, bro, and then I'll come back, let people know what you got moving on in the future. So right now we're gonna hit you with the Doobies for breakfast and back outside. Figure these are most appropriate songs to play. So yeah, this is the Enigma Sept Hour with your boy the Beast, episode 187. You got time, baby.
Sleep on me. That's a coma. Give me space. No corona. Chase my patron with corona. I mean, I drink, but I'm a stoner. If she busted, that's a boner. Number one, I'm a loner. Been in the gym and I feel stronger. She like me cause I go longer. She take me like it's an order. She bad. I can't even ignore her. Not even an order. She come back for the mix like I owe her. Call up Norna, grab a quarter. VHS is wild order. Keep a piece cause I got daughters. If life's a movie, it's a horror. Call up B so we can pour her. They call up C cause I need more, bro. You think you the poo, and I'm like sorta like a porta potty. I'm with the shits. If I flip a grip, we lit. If I'm rich, you rich, we rich. Better catch it if I pitch. Bitch, you can't slow me down. Why? I feel like Sonic. My biggest threat ain't rappers, it's Dr. Robotnik. I'm a master smoking pee, so I'm about it. Holy cow, I'm wild smiling on my own island. Living life like I know I could die. Tree so gas, I know I was high. Rebel flow like I was born to fly. Whole family stolen, I feel like slide. I'm going ramble, why go we slide? They said a lie just to fucking hide. He a beast, that's on mine, that's on me, oh my. She got a man, well that's TMI. I got a plan, me and I. Till Mars a mystery like sci-fi, so it's fuck today like we eye to eye. Posted at the hut like a piece of pie. She posted butt and I want a pie. Sweet tea, no patty pie. I'ma drive, she gon' ride, but if I
had went in for a little bit, but back outside. Yeah. Play me from the top. I go.
I let it breathe a bit. They was talking shit, so I'm back with it. Crash dummy, motherfucker, ain't no accidents. Vacation time over, I'm unpacking, bitch. Wait, this that action, bitch. Who want action, bitch? I keep on asking it, they keep on gassing him. I'ma spaz on him, I might go tazzing him. Hulk smashing him, Mr. Glass on him. Call me Rasputin him, call it bold flow, show my ass on him. They want me to fail, but ain't no passing them. Hit the gas, this that holy smoke. Feel it in your chest and catch the Holy Ghost. I been keeping low, call it self-control. I'm an animal, please don't let me go. I been on the road, please stop by the stove. We need Julio. I'm a lost boy, call me Rufio. Jam the radio, don't act moody, ho. This a fantastic voyage, bitch, I'm coolio. Yeah, you know the play. I'm at the studio. Put the V's in the air, that's the cutest go. Sure till you cook out and get the cue to go. Diss me on the track, well, that's a funeral. Call the plug up, I need the usual. 2 grams in the wood, that's the usual. Bitch, you look beautiful. I thought you should know. Let me take it slow. Is it edible? Sorry in advance. I feel terrible. I've been living cold. I'm an Eskimo. Let it.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Doobies for breakfast and back outside. had to put on my alter ego for that one. You know what I mean? Because we turned, we are turned up in here today, tonight. Um, yeah, man. So 2022. I know, as Miss Tass would say, we in the fourth quarter. Uh, pretty sure that's how she talking about it. Like, we in the fourth quarter. This is what's going on. Um, so what's the plot to close out the year, man? And what can we expect for VHS going into 2023?
Well, after the Halloween showcase, we're gonna get into our Thanksgiving showcase where we're gonna start trying to get people to donate toys and gifts for kids. So that's the whole thing for November. Like right before Thanksgiving, we do a showcase, or I think we usually do it after Thanksgiving. Either way, um, you know, admission you can pay to get in, or you can donate a toy. You feel me?
Right.
Um, we looking for toys for young boys, for the young girls, and then we give it out anonymously. We don't go live on it. We don't put the family on Facebook and shit like that. We just go
Right.
out and we get the toys out, make sure we at least make sure they got the kids and shit like that. Then we give it out, whatever. Just doing a good deed. And then we got our end of the year showcase. And every year we do an end of the year showcase. We do it right on the 31st, going into the first, some live shit like that, and we just trying to get the new building off of ground, off of the grounds because everybody was so dedicated to the old building.
Word.
So I'm trying to get in here and make it what it's supposed to be. Me and Miss Chesney, she's doing what is necessary. Also, if anybody got any artwork, you feel me? Like, we looking for people to donate art. You feel me? For the walls and stuff like that. We got people of all calibers coming through and donating art. We got um a student that was in constructive wood shop, I think. I think it's something like that, but he did some VHS work for us. Like I said, we had a dude drop off some custom Nike shoes. We got artists dropping off random paintings and stuff, so it's dope. So if anybody want to donate some artwork and you want to be like, damn, I want to promote my artwork in here, we'll let you promote it for free.
I mean, all you got, all you got to do is ask me, bro. You ain't got to put it in my face. Pause. Ask me to make some prints. You know what I'm saying? I
I
got
ain't saying,
that
yeah.
shit back there. You know what I'm saying? I can just make some prints.
Yeah, man, if you would like, could blow up me a print or some dope shit? You know what I mean, and I could put it on my wall. That'd be
You know what I
dope.
mean? Nah, actually, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna do that, man.
Excuse to come by.
Right, exactly, exactly. So yeah, I just gotta figure out what I got. Y'all can check out this latest picture because I took a fee up in North Georgia, actually Tennessee, and man,
Yeah,
the leaves
I
look
see.
beautiful up there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's how I do it.
yeah,
That's how I
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Hit. Hey, Miami style, baby.
You
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, yeah, man. So that's dope, man. Again, we got the Halloween joint showcase coming up on the 29th. Then we got Thanksgiving toy drive, so you guys look out for that. And in the year showcase, um, y'all look out for that, man. Holler at my boy. I got his information down below. So rather if listen to the podcast, or if you listen to the YouTube or watching the YouTube, the information is down below. Y'all make sure to get at my boy. Matter of fact, go ahead and run it down for him, man, so they'll know how to get at you.
Right, right. You can hit me up 954-218-3020 on some Mike Jones shit, like on some real shit, like my number been on the billboard everywhere.
Word.
So and the email is at the bottom. The beast underscore PR. That's everything. You can
Mm.
Google very high. You can Google. You can just put in Google VHS Tallahassee. Will pop up. Or and any artist looking out there for any music management or any consulting, you can just type in music management Tallahassee, and guess who popping up first? Very high.
Mm.
So
Hey.
or you can say music management near me. and I think Very High Society should pop up. But or you can DM me anything. You can show up at the building, even if we here like I don't care Monday through Sunday, Sunday through Monday, whatever, however you want to say it. We here. If you want to just pull up, if you see the Chevy outside, you want to pull up, pull up. If you don't see the Chevy outside, pull up. We here.
No doubt. Round of applause for the Googles. My wife, you can Google her now. You put in phenomenal cooking experience and she's gonna pop up on that Google. So yeah, man. Real
Yeah.
businesses doing real things. That's what happened when you get that LLC, you know what I'm saying, behind your name, boy. Trying to let you know.
Nah, nah,
So
nah. That's what happened when you get somebody that believe in you, like Miss Hasmisha and stuff, and have a business partner that that can steer you in the right direction. Somebody you can learn with, because the LLC will open up the door. You're right,
right,
but people think that Some people get the LLC for the wrong reasons.
right, right.
Nigga be
That's it. There you go. I got LLC. I'm good. Nah, you gotta work it. You
Nah,
gotta
man,
work it.
it's a whole lot of work behind that, boy. I tell you, boy.
Baby,
Yeah,
Miss Taz there? Is she behind the
yeah,
scenes?
yeah. Behind the scenes,
Tell,
always.
tell, tell her poke her head. Just tell her poke her head.
She hear
Just go.
you. She said, "Nah."
um, yeah, do it for you, but no, I'm joking. Ain't no pressure. No pressure. What about to say? Oh, there we go. Hey, hey, round of applause. Music manager of the year of the decade. We see you. You doing okay?
Oh,
Tell that boy to give you the mic. That's what just grab the mic from him.
man,
Oh, she can't hear me. That's right.
can't hear you either. Yeah, yeah.
Let me get my mind on. How about that? Again, sometimes maybe I can't talk enough. Maybe I can't talk smack about Nori. Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I am the dummy. I should have figured that out. Yeah, no ears. This guy. Okay. So anyway, before we get up out of here, I gotta do this, especially with my man Mo Mackey in the comments. Tomorrow, if you listen to this live, and right now I probably got the most people coming in at the end of the interview. Tomorrow, if you listen to the live, I will be a feature artist on the Set the Bar mix show.
Dang.
Oplex, Mo Mackey. They're gonna have your boy on. Solo. So none of that JC. It's gonna just be me. Enigma September. Let me stop. I love my boy. But yeah, man, it's gonna be me. So if you guys are interested, man, go ahead and look up Set the Bar Mix Show here on YouTube. Hit that bell and hit that subscribe button so you get a notification. And you can check me out tomorrow, doing the damn thing for a good hour and trying to dodge the 5 deadly snakes. Hey yo. I don't know about dodging snakes. But anyways. At least not to the face. Anyway, man, 5 deadly questions they're gonna have for your boy. Pretty sure it's gonna involve some Outcast Eminem question. Y'all not slick. I already know what y'all got planned. Don't try me. I already know my brain is expanded. Anyway, we get up out of here. Yo, the Beast, my boy. I appreciate you, my boy. Love all you guys over there, VHS. Respect you guys, and yeah, we're gonna do this sooner than later. All right.
True, bro.
No doubt. Everybody else out there, thank you. To my wife, Felicia, I love you. To my baby, Mackenzie, Daddy loves you. If I've been cussing, you probably shouldn't be watching the show anyway. To my father-in-law, Mr. John, love you, man. All right, we out of here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.